just what top WWE stars were told that, listen, if you don't get vaccinated, if you don't get the booster, well then your cooster is out of here. You're not going to be as valuable. You're not going to be as prominent. You're not going to be as pushed in the WWE if you don't get vaccinated. What are the top stars? Are they top stars? Your comments, your opinions. We're going to get right into the report as seen on WrestlingInc.com. Make sure to share your thoughts, your comments, and your feedback. Remember, this is the Brash and the Brazen Show on Entertainment. We give you news and rumors upwards to 3 to 4 times a day, whether it's a regular upload or a live stream. We give it to you because this is what it means. I want to give you content. I don't want to leave you with nothing. And right now, I'm working out the kinks with YouTube about going live again. I want to go live. I want to give you guys that live feedback, but I hope for now that you will watch these kind of videos, the on-the-go rumors and news as it comes out, and I still want your comments, your feedback. It's all about the ultimate fan interaction because remember, I am the voice of reality, and I am the voice of Sean's View Entertainment because I am the face that books this place. So let's get into the report because, again, viewers, I am the voice of reason. WWE, as we all know, released 18 wrestlers last Thursday night, and it was later reported that between 4 and 5 or perhaps more were released due to the talents not having the COVID-19 vaccine. It was later reported by the Wrestling Observer newsletter that some of the wrestlers were released due to a refusal to get vaccinated. Now, and not big enough stars to get away with it. They were not, so it didn't matter where you were pushed, if you were a champion, if you're at the top of your game, you're not getting vaccinated, you're not going to get pushed, you're probably going to be on your way out. It was also said that the main roster talents cannot tour foreign countries without being vaccinated, which creates potential issues for the WWE, and it does. It definitely does throw a roadblock for the WWE. But now in a major update, the stars that were told, were they main event stars, were they NXT stars, were they Raw stars, SmackDown stars? In an update, the Wrestling Observer newsletter now reports that while no one was told that if they didn't get the COVID-19 vaccine, their jobs would be on the line, there were people who were very much encouraged to get the vaccine. Now, multiple sources indicated that nobody told the wrestlers that they had to get the vaccine or warned them that their jobs were on the line, that their jobs would be in danger if they didn't get it. Now, at least one top WWE wrestler, one top star who was not vaccinated was reportedly told that if they didn't get vaccinated, they would be less valuable to the company due to not being able to go on overseas tours. Now, the speculation is that it was a Raw star. But, ladies and gentlemen, there is more to the update. The Observer noted how talents who were reportedly cut due to their vaccination status were reportedly told that they were being let go due to budget cuts and not the vaccine. So, viewers and subscribers, I mean, you know what, again, whatever your status is, whether you're getting it or not getting it, whether you're on the fence about it, whether you're still thinking about it, you got to think about it from a company standpoint. You got to think about it from the WWE. You know, you're going over seas, you're going on different tours, different countries, different continents. You want to make sure that not only are you healthy, but everyone else around you is healthy. And, I guess you would be told, well, listen, you're not going to be as valuable to the company if you don't get this vaccine because we're not going to push you, we're not going to showcase you. And do you think that's the right thing to do? Or do you think it's your body, your mind, and you should be able to do what you want to do? Or is the WWE in the wrong? And, ladies and gentlemen, what about this Britt Baker new action figure, this new Britt Baker action figure that's coming out, where she's got the blood running down her face? Remember that match that she had on AEW several months ago where she was busted wide open from ear to ear? Oh, yeah, no, we all remember that scene. And let me tell you something, guys. I'll tell you what, I love Britt Baker. She's a great talent. She's just one hell of an just great athleticism. As I'm talking about her, I'm actually losing my wording because she's that good. No, Britt Baker is that good. She's very utilized. That's why she is the top champion in the women's division in AEW because Britt Baker does, provide the goods. But, a lot of people, saying, it didn't need to happen. She didn't need to bust herself open. In my opinion, it was a good match. I'm not going to take anything away from her. But did she really need to bleed? Did Britt Baker really need to pay the price by bleeding? And we all know a lot of wrestling is a show. We all know a lot of it is show. And we all know a lot of it is, drama and planned out. And it's about getting eyes on the prize. But by Britt Baker bleeding that night, in my opinion, she has already proved herself. She is already a name. She is already relative. She is already relevant. I didn't think she had to go to the levels and the lengths of having herself get busted open. Now, it's one thing if you get busted open the hard way, by accident, on fault, but it's one thing if she actually bladed, I don't think she had to go to that level. I don't think Britt Baker needed to go to that extreme of busting herself wide open in that match. But again, maybe a match of that caliber kind of called for it, because what was it? It was a lights out match, right? But again, Britt Baker is an established star. She's a great star. She's already proved herself. She's already worthy and proven herself. And again, to go to the levels of bleeding that night, again, some are on the fence about it. Some are thinking, well, she didn't really have to go to that extreme. But, because in the Attitude Era, and as great as the Attitude Era was, and as cinematic and as dramatized and as unpredictable as the Attitude Era was, we all know the greatest era in pro wrestling, maybe only second to the 80s, the Rock and Wrestling Connection. Thing is, in the Attitude Era, the WWE always pushed the envelope. The WWE always gave you something interesting, something investing. But even then, did you see their girls? Did you see their top females blading or bleeding in hardcore matches? Did you see a Trish Stratus or a Lita blading or bleeding? Did you see a Torrie Wilson or Stacy Keibler having to bleed to pay the price to show? Again, it's all about maximizing your performance. It's always showing about what you're all about. But Britt Baker, again, she didn't have to prove she's hardcore. She didn't have to prove a damn thing. The match itself was an art form. The match itself would have been good without the blood. Well, all I'm saying is I don't think that, we needed the blood. Again, Trish Stratus and Lita, they didn't need to bleed in the Attitude Era to get their point across. And again, listen, Britt Baker, the action figure that just came out with the blood spilled all over her face, it makes for a good action figure. It definitely has, its pluses. And I'm sure a lot of wrestlers and a lot of fans and a lot of Britt Baker's loyal fan base, I'm sure they will go out and buy the action figure. And, it does make for a hell of a collectible. There's no doubt about it. But on that night, did Britt Baker really need to go to that level? Did she really need to go to the extreme of bleeding like that? Again, viewers, that's one of those things where it's not here or there. Would have that made her or broke her? She's already a made girl, between having her own dentistry. She's a damn dentist, hygienist, whatever she is. And again, she did what she wanted to do, though. It was her body, it was her face, it was her image, it was her head that got bloodied, and she seemed like she was happy with it. So again, you can't fault Britt Baker for that. I guess it's just, in my opinion, I just don't think she really had to go to that level. But again, I could be wrong. Sean's view has been wrong in the opinion. Again, this is just opinion. That's why this is called Sean's View Entertainment, because I provide my view and my opinion of the rumors, the news, and the headlines in WWE and AEW. So again, ladies and gentlemen, right now there's no word on exactly what the top stars, who they were, but again, word is that was one from Raw and one from SmackDown. Now you got to wonder also, did Roman Reigns get vaccinated? Did Big E get vaccinated? You would have to assume that your top champions would have got vaccinated, but again, I don't know. I'm not behind the scenes. I'm just giving you what I read, what I see, what I hear. And again, viewers, we give you all the content every day, most times 2-3 times a day, because we want to give you all the news and the rumors as it comes out. Again, viewers, I don't want to make you wait minutes or hours, but remember, it is Sean's View Entertainment, the voice of reason, the voice of reality. Sean's View Entertainment climbing the top of the ladder once again to try to be significant and prominent on this website. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your support, your comments, your opinions. Make sure to subscribe. And remember, this is your around the clock. We don't stop. In real time, we give you the news and rumors in WWE by design. Share and subscribe. More to come from the Brash One. Because remember, I am the face that books this freaking place. Later.